So, we just saw a madman. Tell everyone about the madman, Luke.
There were people raising awareness for Amnesty International, and this crazy guy came up to them and started shouting at them and calling them the devil and chanting
Filth and
Bible passages at them.
and
was like
threatening to exercise them.
Screaming at the top of his voice and raising a cross for all to see. It was quite something to behold.
It was really scary.
On a Wednesday afternoon in central London. It was brilliant. Anyway.
We are on the bus on the way to the Natural History Museum. We just had Chipotle again. How was your Chipotle, Bippers?
It's alright.
Yeah, it was fine.
It's the second time as good as the first, but...
See you in London. Magical place. Magical place full of crazy Christian people. So, yeah, that's our adventure so far today.
Natural History Museum. And Dippy Diplodocus. Big Diplodocus. Ooh. Hate to be the person who painted that. Pliosaurs and Mary Anning. Yeah, it's from Dorset. Most of these are from Dorset. Ichthyosaurs. Ichthyosaurs. And it's a Stegosaurus. A very large ichthyosaur. Big sloth. Very big sloth. Doo-doo. What do you think of the dodo, girlfriend?
Looks like the one in Alice in Wonderland.
Thousands of birds. Lots of birds. Feathers. Heads. Inside of an ammonite. Ripple slab. Very old ripple slab from the Triassic period. Some horns. And some bamboo. And these are just big volcanic crystals.
You're a big volcanic crystal.
Oh. Ancient elephant teeth. And some very folded, nice. It's nice. It's very nice.
This is the Aztec movie thing where he's like, look at the Stegosaurus.
I'm a Stegosaurus.
Yep. You're in a museum. It's crazy. Go up there. Here we go. Shut up, Leah. Yeah, you can see very definitely. Is this for anything, or is it just supposed to look cool?
I think it's just supposed to look cool. To show that you're going through the earth to the earth section. Leah's giving me the camera back because this is rocks. This is a dolerite intrusion into some granite. statue. Nice patterns. And granite with xenolith intrusions. What do you think of the earthquakes?
There have been some. All of them.
So what do you think? Look, do they line up?
Yes. Yeah. Everything. I like how we're fine.
Different kinds of lava. And my favorite super volcanoes. The travertines. Just like travertines.
What's the reason you want to go to Hawaii for a honeymoon so that you can look at the volcanoes?
Partially. Try it on. Okay, don't.
Why are we filming this?
Hmm?
Why are we filming this?
I don't know. It's interesting. This is one of the things I really like. Do you recognise anywhere yet?
Nope.
Well, we are about here at this point. And that's why there's hills in Scotland. So this is like Scotland, Scandinavia and Norway, and then this is America. Okay now.
Oh, flowers. That's nice. Oh yeah, okay.
It's the Tethys Ocean closing.
Look, if you go back one, we look super like Britain there, and then we look less like it again.
It's because of
And then we look more
flooding
like it again.
and then ice ages.
And then we're gone.
Yeah, because of ice ages. We're under the ice age there. This is where. So if you go back one, and see how like, no, so like, and then if you go forward, everything will sort of fill up a bit. Like all the oceans will come back up. It shows you how much water is like melted. If you go back to 20 million years, the reason that there's less of us there is because there's no ice caps, and then you go back to 35 million years. There's more land because there's even less land because again no ice
Yeah.
caps.
Yeah. Reading the Japanese.
Found. Ooh. I find all this is actually quite interesting.
Yeah, I was about to make that joke.
Haha.
You can.
We have a way of measuring this as well. This is angular. And then it's smoother. But then there's a secondary one as well, which you use
That one's Sweden now, right? Bullshit.
Yeah, because that's rough smooth, and that's like soft smooth.
No, it's the same note and that.
I'm changing how belters form. This is almost as tall as you.
With everything.
Les. Look up at Les.
Layers.
Les.
Oh, this is a well-defined layers.
Very even layers there.
Very, very happy. We are in the Science Museum. Woo! Let me see it. Okay. Science Museum. We are eating cake. And you bought a map. Very boring map, but it's
Geology
very
map.
colourful. Would you like to say anything about your map?
It's got rocks on it.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fav.
That's all you really need. You're eating very, very dry chocolate cake. So, yeah. And we're both absolutely knackered, but have this entire museum to go through. But then we're going to Nando's, so everything will be fine.
It's a British Mark IV tank. And a gun. Vickers machine gun. That's the one. Very cool. Lots of old contraptions and such. And the jet engine. And some cars. Oh! And that thing. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm ashaming myself here. Oops. There is a Vulcan bomber. Some more engines. Some kind of strange contraption. I think it's like a dentist thing. Oh, sure, 23. It's the flying bedstead, that's the one. And then the Lockheed Electra up there. It's pretty cool, pretty big. Some more engines. That is a Rolls-Royce Merlin, if you thought it was. An old World War I biplane. All kinds of cool things. There's some models up there. I'm very excited to get up there and look at some models. Old cameras, and of course, V2, Vengeance 2. These look like supersonic designs. Designs for supersonic aircraft, which I'm not entirely sure that's what they are. Number one. Yes, Concorde wind tunnel models, that's the one. Some fancy cars. A model of DNA.
Super cool. Oh my god, look at that super old hairdryer.
There's an old Thunderbirds thing.
Yeah.
Dover Patrol. That's so cool.
Fazer exame de vista, telefone. Telefone não fiz, você vai comprar moedinha.
Yes, I remember Dad had something very similar, and you've got a metal. In fact, there's the metal pin still in it. You bring it down and carry one across. You bring it up to the top and notch it down a little bit, and it goes on to the next one.
This is slightly, but they use those. Sitting down, they use them.
No, I mean, I have seen them. I've never used one.
And this, I'm getting very excited about, is the Apollo 10 command module. The actual one. And you come around here, you can see the heat shield, the ablative shield, where it's like been burnt away. And the heat of re-entry. And up there is the short Stirling SC-1, first proper vertical takeoff aircraft. Leah is asking me to film all of this old stuff. It's an Apple II computer. It's pretty cool. It's Super Nintendo. And some old Game Boys and Windows and ZX80. Some typewriters. Old televisions. See the Apple II.
Yeah.
And some old mobile phones. Gave everyone ear cancer. Ooh, some prosthetic legs. Or hip replacements and knee replacements and stuff. Lots of things. Old things. It is time for planes. Ooh, this is a Harrier. That one there. Planes, planes, planes. Planes, planes, planes. Big wheel. Oh. Nice. Yeah, that one. That's a Harrier. That's an old Harrier though. That's a very old Harrier. And this is a 747 fuselage cross section, which is where the people sit, and then the top floor people sit. Can't really see anything on this camera because it's so dark in here.
It actually turns out better once you're at home.
Okay. There's a lovely Harrier. And it shows you. Oh, it shows you the engines. Oh, the engines work. Cold air and hot air. The Gloucester. Oh, Spitfires. Lots of Spitfires. And some supersonic stuff. Or high altitude reconnaissance stuff from the looks of it. And their wind tunnel models. Cross section. Ooh, gonna go in here. Look at the controls. Yeah, it's very dark in here. Controls of what I think is a DC-3. It appears to be. There's the front of the Harrier. And a cool micro-light collider up there. Yeah, right underneath the Spitfires. Some jet aircraft. Oh, cross section of a Lancaster. Lots of bombers. Short Stirling. Halifax. Meteor. Mozzie, sorry. 9. ME262. Sure, what that is. Here we go. is... Oh, it's the Hadley Page Hampton. And the Bristol Blenheim. J87G2. Wellington. Yeah. With Whitney Armstrong. I'm such a nerd. Such a nerd. Oh, that's a Hurricane. And that's a Speedy. And the big seaplane here. And I think up here it's an ME163. There. Some very old World War I bomber, I think that is. And then yeah, there's these very old wooden planes and triplanes and there's the Wright Brothers aircraft. It's in the tag. And then we're gonna go upstairs to look at stuff from above. There's the old nice aircraft. There's lots of engines as well, and radial engines and all kinds. It's a very old looking helicopter. Ooh, V1. So yeah, there's the ME163 Hurricane, and behind it there's Spitfire. And yeah, V1 bomb, Doodlebug. This is where the warhead would go. Quite glad there isn't one at the moment. Be a bit worrying.
We are at the front of the bus. Which probably isn't as exciting as it sounds, but oh my god, you can see everything. Like it's
That's
lovely.
interesting stuff though.
Yeah, well, Baker Street's alright. That's where we're going. We're going to Baker Street for Nando's. I'll update you when it gets interesting.
Dorset Street.
Dorset Street. Horrible places. I would quite like a London townhouse, but no windows. Ah, I'm stuck behind this pissing bus. Yeah. We are in Nando's. Hi, Vivis. And we've just booked Lady Dinah's cat emporium for tomorrow, which is super exciting. But here's Nando's. Luke's trying to fix the table, but I'm going to show you my rock collection. Look, this is an opal heart. Rose opal. Yeah.
It's rose quartz.
Quartz, whatever. This is sparkly and it's pink. What is this, Biffers?
I'm not entirely sure on that one. I didn't see. Well, that's your opal.
Right. This is opal, and it's blue and it's shiny and it's out of focus. And it's where's my focus is so? Well, it would help if you.
That didn't help at all.
And it's very pretty. And then more of the same pink stuff.
Rose quartz,
Rose quartz. Yeah.
which is very common.
It was very pretty. So this is my rock collection. We were going to get something from the Science Museum as well, but everything was shit and awful tapped or really expensive. Although there were some robot earrings that were cool, but I don't really change my earrings ever.
And some telescopes.
And telescopes, but we
Oh,
can't
this is a geode. Sorry. I'm not sure what mineral it is, but it's a geode. I don't know that much.
Well, that's helpful. Our food's done out here, and I'm quite hungry. And the police are here. Look, there's a policeman. Oh no! And there's his car. He's obviously investigating something very important here at Nando's.
Investigating how cheeky the chicken is.
Shut up.